So these are the HD820 headphones by Sennheiser. Some people say that this is their flagship model. Actually it isn't. The flagship model is the HE1, and that's a headphone from I think around 60,000 euros. So that should be a flagship model, and I have to say that one sounds great. I've listened a couple of times to it, and it's really one of the best headphones around. But this one, it's around 2,500 euros, 2,400 euros, and it doesn't sound that great. It looks similar to the HD 800, which is 1,600 euros, still expensive, but sounds better than this one. And this one is closed back. The HD 800 is an open back headphone, and that means, you know, this is sealed. It looks transparent, but this is actually glass, Gorilla Glass, so you won't break it that easily, I think. It doesn't have a function at all, just that it looks cool and you can see the driver. But that's the only thing, I think. That's why they did it, and they have a lot of attention for it. But it's a normal closed back headphone, so you get a little isolation from outside noise, from the noise coming outside of the headphone, but not that much. And actually it's a resonating room, so that means when you put it on your head, it's like putting real cups on your head, and you, even if you don't have any sound, you put it on, you'll hear that kind of acoustics on your head, and that mixes with the sound you're listening to. Actually, that's too bad, because the low end and the high end are really nice. A gentle high end, a real powerful low end, but not too, you know, bumpy, and it goes very deep. So it gives you a very large sound. For listening to classical music and some acoustic music like jazz, it's okay. But the moment you start listening to vocals already in the jazz music, or even with pop music or dance music and R&B, that's a no-go on this one. Really, I was amazed by all the good reviews I saw on the internet, but if you look a little bit further into very detailed reviews, I saw one on Forbes and it was really a good one, then you'll also see that some people think, what is happening here, because this one doesn't sound that good. For 2,400 euros you can really get a much better headphone. I myself have the final D8000. It's a little bit more expensive, but it sounds so much better. So too bad. You get a lot of cables with it, by the way. They have a standard 6.5 millimeter cable. They have a balanced XLR cable, and this is a new one that's a 4.3 millimeter jack headphone, so you can use it on a balanced headphone amp. I use this one on a lot of headphone amps, balanced, unbalanced. I even use it on, you know, something like a laptop or on a smartphone. You really need a very good headphone amp with this. It's very hard to drive, it has a high impedance, so working with a very small headphone amp like in a smartphone, that doesn't do it. So that's also coming with this headphone. You need like a 1,000 euro or 2,000 euro headphone amp to really drive it well. So in the end, you'll spend a lot of money for not really great sound, but it looks cool. It's very bumpy, it's very large, so you can't take it with you very easily. And the case is really nice. So if you want a very nice case and a very nice looking headphone, well, then you can buy this. Otherwise, I would suggest to look for something else. The HD20 headphones by Sennheiser.